okay. Oops, something went wrong.
Can't.
Can't go wrong. Yeah, okay. New YouTube studio, whatever. Sorry about this.
Crumble. Toil and tumble.
Yeah, okay,
Smart.
tell people about it. Okay. That was a lot of clicking and bullshit.
Fred says hi, Gib.
Hello, Anifred.
Hey,
Alright, so, yesterday you watched this, or some of it.
Yeah, I did. I was doing RuneScape. Tab in between. Unfortunately, there were a lot of moments when, like, you're about to speak in response and then, like, the stream went a little circle lag. I had to refresh.
I'm
not sure if that was, like, the stream itself. I think it was just my internet was being shit.
Epic.
Only Fred, I sure do love 3:58 on a Wednesday.
3:58 on a Wednesday, huh? That is the time. Look, I don't know. I'm just
Being cool.
I'm just being cool. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
The reality, though, is that I'm just being drool. I'm just being gruel. As you destroy enemies in challenge modes, the bolts they drop are multiplied by the number shown. Yeah. Alright, so I speedran Ratchet & Clank 3. Now I'm in challenge mode. Everything's really cool. The reason I'm streaming early is because I am agonizing over things to do. And so I made a wheel decide.
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
Hey, look! It's a new sergeant!
Huh?
Here, Sarge, you can have my gun. There's too many of them! We're all gonna die!
I already have your gun. But like I want to do Lord of Ghost Comic and Ratchet & Clank 3 stream and one other thing. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do any of these one things. I want to do all of them. And what I was gonna, I could see the pattern I was gonna fall into was like checking Discord, checking Twitter, not doing the right thing and focusing.
Yes, that somebody is me.
We got a volunteer! Here, Sarge, take this! We'll cover you! From back there!
These guys are silly.
Yeah. Just take one bullet.
Yeah, what the fuck? So, we're gonna stream Ratchet and Clank 3, and after that, I'm gonna do Lord of Ghosts.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it, I swear.
I'll be sure to look and say, are you doing it? Fuck you.
Oh.
Die.
Hopefully, well, don't say die, because I might die.
Oh, shit.
But that would be probably helpful. So this time I'm not speedrun. I'm just gonna play the gay game. A little bit loud. So it was surprising how quick the game was.
Yeah, yeah.
Even on, like, I got stuck.
That one level that was like kind of just fucking.
Well, that one at time period. It was all the levels at that point that were too hard. I've made that rant, so that's fine. But yeah, like even with that, it was not quite as long. Like I skipped all the cutscenes. I feel like maybe there were more cutscenes and more time spent in the cutscenes. Which is why it feels about the same length as Ratchet and Clank 2, but clearly the level amount is longer, less long in this game. There are a lot of optional things, like all those like missions where you can destroy the Tyrannoid's base and stuff, so that sort of makes up for it, I'm sure.
I like the design of the Galactic Rangers, even though there's that one guy's voice that like sucks.
It's not that bad, it's just sort of like quite loud in the mix when he talks, but they need that so that you can hear him.
Yeah.
Come on, Sarge, you gotta do that, we're gonna die! It's like all the time, it's a bit extra.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
The Noids have fallen back to a base in F sector. We have orders to go in and take them out. F sector? No way. Game over, man. We're all gonna end up as scrap metal.
Get back in there, trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Sir, yes, sir.
That was kind of cool. Taking charge, telling that bitch, get the fuck back inside and die.
He didn't say die, necessarily.
He implied it though.
No, he didn't. I mean, he's probably going to. I mean, watch this. Watch these fucking bullets kill them. I'm not even gonna move.
Do they move with you?
The Noids could be
They do.
anywhere.
Yeah, I don't even need to move at all. Hee hee.
Watch out! They're coming out of the rubble!
That guy. I can't.
Can't reach you though.
Can you not? Okay. No, I got hit anyway. Fucking hell.
Bastard behind you.
I just wanted to keep my streak going.
I've had a strange morning. I woke up to WhatsApp from a friend talking about what was it? Some article about too exceptional. Like that's not what it means. It's like too type exceptional. Like you have like a sort of a gift, but also a sort of inability. You know, like ADHD or something.
Wait, what is this you're talking about? You woke up to an article?
Well, yeah, they sent me an article saying, oh, this reminded me of you, like talking about autism and stuff, but also like...
I mean, that's pretty common knowledge. Like, autistic people have like deficiencies in one area and then eccentricities in like other areas. where they can do calculations and memorize things better than normal people.
Yeah, I think the article was saying that the not you necessarily linked, but they're often, I don't
How are
know.
things on the front lines, soldier? Is that secret agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
What? No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and survived. I've just received a top secret report on that man's whereabouts. Here, take a look.
On Batman.
On tonight's episode of Nature's
Oh, I remember now. The whole Quark thing is like, Ratchet,
in the dense growth of Florida.
he was just getting like recognition from the second game, being like a cool guy.
Nature's mystery.
And this time Clank is like overshadowing him. Everyone thinks Clank is the best guy, and also that Ratchet is not a hero. We need Captain Quark to save us from Dr. Nefarious.
Nature's mysteries. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of nature's mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
I'll tune in.
We need you to find this man. The fate of the galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a, wacko.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
Yeah, it's like Ratchet obviously is more than capable of defeating Dr. Nefarious.
Does he get recognition in the end, or is Captain Quark celebrated?
No, there's a whole redemption arc thing with Captain Quark. I'll have to pay attention though. Like the first time through the game I forgot about a lot of things. Oh yeah, I can buy megas now. Mega weapons. And normal weapons.
Ooh.
So, alright. First thing to think. The Rye 3 no. That's a automated mammoths. Alright. So, skill points.
Eled says heya.
Hey. Arcadia, Annihilation Nation. So these are all... Okay, as far as I can tell, none of these are, like... I'm not reading the names, I'm just seeing where they are. Strive for arcade perfection. Beat Helga's best time. Turn up the heat. Don't know what that means. Monkeying around. Probably hit the monkey. So these are not, like, get all of the nanotech, get all of the weapons up. So I don't need to do weapon stuff if I don't want to. In fact, I think I have maximum... Oh, no, I don't. I got 99, but I can get 100, I think. So I'm still getting experience. Oh, hell yeah.
I was thinking about one of Digi's more recent videos talking about anime characters and like personality types and like what was it?
Yeah, it's the neurotyping thing.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
and like this person who sent me this article, like they believed in the article because it had you know, like academia behind it. It was like by the books. In the video, Digi was like saying like lexical thinkers, like they sort of only think in those paradigms, but anything outside of those paradigms they have a hard time accepting. And like me and you, we could obviously acknowledge that like, or you know, autistic people tend to have that thing, but in academia, is like seems to be a more new thing to be like officially accepted and recognized. So when I sent that video to them, they were like, well, yeah, but this doesn't adhere to this lexical, this, that, and it's just like, yeah, but in this video, it just explains exactly what you're doing and your thought type doing exactly this so accurately. It's just like,
You have trouble doing any thoughts, you're dumb.
yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting video. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I want to go over it because I can't remember all of it, but I definitely resonated with it a lot.
Another day, another stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all I feel like I can do is stream.
Afterwards, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah? Are you?
I'm thinking. When you do the Lord of Ghosts, maybe, if it's alright with you, I could bring my chair in. I don't have to do anything like messy with it, I just need to like sew the edges. I'm thinking I keep you from like procrastinating on Lord of Ghosts, and you keep me from procrastinating on sewing the chair.
That's a pretty good idea, honestly, because the idea of like working in the presence of other people who are also working is pretty compelling.
Yeah.
Gets me to think like, oh shit, I shouldn't be slacking off.
I definitely need a drink or something.
Yeah, go get a drink. My drink's on the table over there. Thanks. So there are what are there? What are there, B? Because I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, there's the trophies, right? There's the trophies in this game, and those are hidden around areas. Can I stand on this? Oh, I can. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was somewhere. The Ratchet trophy. So there's probably gonna be like the super map, the map-o-matic thing. This is a much nicer level than like Oozla, but it's so short, you know? I think a lot of the levels in Ratchet Clank 3 feel really short. There was a video by like the Gaming Brit or something about like Ratchet Clank 3 being in development hell. That's something I may have made up in my head, but I feel like that was part of something. So like, there's a reason it's the way it is. Which is still good, but like, there's less of it.
Ratchet, we have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you. Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground. Now you walk path of death.
But, sir...
Hell yeah. Coffee.
Koch. Path of Death. So this plasma coil is like pretty fucking powerful, so I'm gonna continue using it until it's version 5. Like, it just kills things in one hit. Oh no! Did that count as destroying everything? Yeah, my thing is gone. Now it's times 2 again. God damn it. It's kind of stupid because that didn't... Well, I guess it did hit me if it hurt my shield.
Fuck. I, in RuneScape, have recently started getting armor that is no longer like free-to-play stuff like dragon stuff, which is fucking cool.
I think I managed to get one dragon thing. Probably just a scimitar or something.
It was kind of cool though, cause like I've learned that there is like something in between
Oh fuck.
dragon called granite armor.
I've seen that before, yeah.
And like I think someone saw me like struggling to get all the pieces of like dragon, like I had like still rune stuff, and they decided to give me a granite plate body just
Okay.
free because
We
they saw
walked
like
your
I had
path
the
of
ability, I
death.
just didn't have the money.
Tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious. Long time.
Fucking destroy.
So, Quark has completely lost his mind. Now what?
Just keep the mask on. He thinks you are his new leader.
Great.
That's why you see a lot of YouTubers getting officers out of their home, keep the mind at work state. Yeah, it would be helpful if I had a workspace that was separate from my room, but I can't really do it at the moment.
Hi.
I see you have located Captain Quark.
Yeah, we got him, but, well, he thinks he's a monkey.
Of course. Bring him to the Phoenix and we'll see what we can do. Sasha out.
You know what I just realized? Clank became Secret Agent Clank while they were still back in the Bogon Galaxy from Ratchet and Clank 2, because they watched the TV and Clank's new show was on, Secret Agent Clank, and it's like Ratchet's like, change the channel. They change it. The news shows this galaxy is under attack. So I'm like, his film crew is like in another galaxy.
Impressive, isn't she? The Phoenix is the pride of the galactic fleet. She's equipped with the latest technology. Holodeck training suite, auto vendors for armor and weapons, virtual firing range, starfighter upgrade system, even a Gadgetron VG-9000 game system.
VG-9000?
Of course. With a Mavix Fireball Pro controller, VR headset, and
Look at that. They were thinking, wow, wouldn't it be futuristic to have a wireless controller?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip. Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
When you're Eddie, from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Dead and dead ass.
Right. So I noticed there is no ship battling in this game. Except... No, there's no ship battling. You can change the color, but there's no, like, shooting or anything. So I can just buy colors if I want.
Yeah. Moon's Dead, he says, got a streaming game idea for you called Katamari, though please just play what you want. You've played it, haven't you?
Yeah, I played Katamari on stream a number of times. And just in general. I don't have the first game, because there is no UK version of the first game. But I played it on, I got it on PC, on Steam. And we got the second one.
Yeah. You played it at one of the Radcons, I believe.
I played it at Radcon 3, with Digi and other people.
Yeah.
I like this. This is a pretty killer.
Yeah.
This one is basic.
That's
This one's
cheapy.
pretty... it feels more like it's green. but it's not juvie green. It's sort of like Monster Energy. Like a little too epic.
Yeah, it's not gay enough.
This is sort of like too much similar to the red, so I'm just gonna get this. I like the split nose. And the heavy ordnance wings, high left wings. I have the funny high left wings.
Pimped out ride.
Peeped out rear. Yeah, so I'm just gonna fucking play this game at a more leisurely pace, trying to get all the skill points and everything. I think I'm just gonna play through the levels, then go back for the skill points like I did before.
Yeah. Banana. Grab banana. Die. I saw the model like poke through his
What do you think he
head.
got like this?
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this?
Nice.
It even acknowledges that you can just walk right through.
Alright, so there's this. What's this? VR simulation. Actually, let's use the Rift Inducer. No, wait. Shield Charger. Let's get this baby fired up.
Kill, destroy, fuck him up.
Trying to get experience for this shield. Just because I know it'll probably be coming in handy at some point later. To have the the zappy zips.
Right. I'm thinking if I do finish the sewing on the sides, the next thing I gotta do is the corners. That's hella fucking complicated.
That's hella fresh.
It's like the video, I really need to edit it because the guy I was filming, I was in a bad position, so I sort of had to keep moving around both sides of him to see what he was doing, so it's all over the place. And it's just like, oh shit, it's not very clear. I'll probably have to like pause it a bit so you can see like what's happening where. Shit.
I like the Rift Inducer.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Makes black holes. Yeah, I gotta watch you and Digi's Radcon 3 Katamari review. Been holding it too long.
That was a review? I forgot.
Yeah, I made a fucking Katamari review on Hypocrite. And it was basically just me and Digi talking about it after playing it.
Yeah, no, I think I remember. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't very, like, obviously not edited at all. It's just sort of
Yeah,
got
that was
footage
just footage, yeah.
from the stream.
I was playing on Charlie's server with the ships and stuff, and like I was really impressed like how far he'd come. Like he had like made like NPC enemy boats with
Yeah,
the raiders, and I was like, holy shit, that's like, it's like a real fucking game, and it's fucking awesome. There are like some bits like the treasure maps that you find on ships, they don't really work. especially if you like, because you don't know how far down, you end up like digging up the whole beach, and like if you accidentally dig the square underneath the chest, it fucking explodes. So yeah.
Wait, that didn't happen before, did it?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a glitch, but I searched the whole beach and then an explosion happened, so I just assumed the chest blew up because I dug underneath it. But yeah. Fuck, what was I saying?
You were saying something.
Shit. Down, but you still gotta like find it. But you know.
Well, these guys can hurt each other, but it's kind of dangerous anyway.
Wow.
Quauk.
Yeah.
Don't think I can do this though. I've only got 3 shots left. Yeah, I can't really do it. I need to kill all of them with 1 shot, and I never managed to do that ever. Gonna see if I can have most of them die to each other. Come on, you're too spread out.
It's because they can walk over the middle.
Nah, I'm just gonna have to try. 1 guy left, yeah, see? Speed round, oh shit.
Minecraft was cool. Escapes were fun. There's another thing I played. I forgot what it was.
Sheesh. There we go. The thing that's important about this strategy is you need to be on the one side of all of them. Like if they can't be surrounding you, you need to have most of them like that. Oh, and I still miss one. Okay, I can probably do this though. 26 bullets. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I really like that weapon. Because of that one thing. Wrench beatdown. Easy. Yeah, there's no wrench upgrades in this game. You just have the wrench. I wonder if the wrench levels up, like, independently of stuff, like, just so that it's not super weak.
Was there ever like a point in 2 that the wrench upgrade like felt like, oh, I really wish I had the wrench upgrade, you know?
Well, you never need the wrench upgrade unless you want to use the wrench for fighting, and you don't need to. Except for those few moments where, you want to get the skill point for killing Chainblade with the wrench, which is the time I did want it. But they just happen through the story, so you don't have to pay for them, you just need to get through to the thing, so...
I feel like that way is paced fine. Because it happens at a certain point in the story. Just give you more damage. do that because you had weapons level up. So like all small enemies.
Yeah, I think what they do in this game, it would be probably the way I would do it, is that enemies have a separate health bar that is specific to the wrench, and that health bar doesn't increase through like challenge modes and stuff. So the wrench is always the same amount of effectiveness and doesn't need to be upgraded.
So
but everything else,
what the fuck is the point of the whip?
it's more powerful than the wrench. You can hit enemies that are, just because it's like similar thing doesn't mean it's not a weapon, you know?
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's weaker for some reason. Just...
Well, like this, like if that was the whip, it would go further.
Yeah, but I've noticed that it doesn't have knockback. The whip, it doesn't stun.
It does.
Does it?
Yeah, so it's just like if it's underpowered, it doesn't.
That's the thing. You have to level it up for it to not be overpowered, and that's...
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with leveling things up. I think at max power, the plasma whip is better than the wrench. But the wrench needs to be good just in case you run out of all of your ammo. And they don't want it to be useless. Unless you're trying to fight some of the biggest, toughest enemies in the game, then it's like you have to dodge so much, it's kind of essentially useless to use the wrench. Like against those giant guys, with the giant red guys. Giant red robots that have like all different types of attacks. They show up near the end. They like stand up, and they're big and red, and they have, you know, they're just sort of like big robots. They shoot green lasers.
I'm trying to remember what that was.
There's only a few of them. They're on the last level, the few levels before. You know, just stuff.
Fucking huge robot. Crumble. Sucking robots into a vortex.
I'm just sucking robots. Getting experience on my boy. Seems pretty quick. And I'm getting bolt multipliers as well, that's also a thing. Fight through the final VR battle and win a titanium bolt. Okay. They give you full ammo as well, so it's like...
Do you know what to do when you get that dread of, man, I feel like I said something stupid in public on Discord. Man, should I, like, apologize, or should I just, like,
I mean, it depends on how stupid you're talking. Like, if you say something that's, like, a little bit weird, but, like, it's an emotionally charged thing, then it's like, well, you know, I was angry, sorry. Like, you don't need to make a big thing of it. If you say something that's, like, really, like, I don't know, incriminating, it's, like, something different.
Incriminating. It's
Yeah,
just
so,
that
like...
I said something, like, makes me look like a weirdo, and I'm like...
Those are more subtle. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just like, I don't want to be seen as a weirdo, but I guess sometimes I just am. It's like, oh, fuck. I didn't mean to be that weird. And, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I don't want to be seen as a weirdo, but I guess sometimes I just am. Like, oh, fuck. I didn't mean to be that weird. And, like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't want to be seen as a weirdo, but I guess sometimes I just am. Like, oh, fuck. I didn't mean to be that weird.
Well, were you did what you say be true?
It's just not. It's not even just like what I said. It's like the way I said it and shit. I sometimes wonder I sort of present myself in a flattering way, or just like a retarded way.
I mean, I
it's
don't
just
really know
subtle
it.
things.
Yeah.
Those little things that sort of.
Generally, since people will like stop talking, and so it's like a little bit strange. Like, what's the you know, what's the social cue for letting somebody know that you thought that what they said was weird, without actually having to say it?
Yeah.
And then
Like,
there's no like accepted amount, so you don't
I
really know
think
ever.
My example really is like. It's kind of like. I remember Jesse on one of the podcasts, he like made a joke and then immediately like nobody was laughing. It's like, oh shit, nobody's laughing. I think that was like part of the joke. But it is also like very relatable. Like when you're online, you don't have that human connection, so you sort of assume what the human physical, you know, body language response is based on your own self-critic. And you imagine people like looking around the room awkwardly because they haven't said something and that they're judging you, when really they could just be like tabbed over or just like doing something else.
Yeah, I
fine.
think the Dick Masterson approach is best. Just say you meant it, even if it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like
It's
there was
just-
like you pronounce something and you're like, oh, maybe I pronounced that wrong. It's more lame to like say I probably pronounced that wrong than it is to say no, it's pronounced shikwiyushk.
Yeah.
No, that's how it is. Like it's
the,
funnier that way.
The thing that I was doing is I was being the Gaylord of Ghosts on RCK, trying to be ghostly and say ghost shit, being a ghost asshole, and I was like hamming it up, being a villain, but like I got like no response. I was like, wait, do they actually think I'm serious? Oh no, shit, what if they think I'm retarded?
When were you saying this?
I was just like going into the slime stock exchange and like being fake edgy, like stuff that I don't really believe, but like trying to pretend to be poetic, ghostly shit, but like I was just doing it in a sort of ironic way. Like I don't think that the shit I'm saying is cool. I'm like purposefully trying to make it look like.
If you said it in the Slime Stock Exchange, how many people were even looking at that?
Well, somebody responded, but it's just like, I don't know, when you get no response after like making a joke, it just sort of feels like, ah, shit, did I say something stupid?
Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President! Dad! Are you there?
Dad! Wow, that person is a dad.
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy, the hour of your liberation is at hand! Too long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms. Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Plot a course from Arcadia. Maximum speed. Prepare the dropship for planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
Yeah,
What is it with all the potential girls for Ratchet being bigger than Ratchet? XD.
wait, where is she?
I don't know. Feel it like
I mean, I think the whole thing is just Ratchet's really short. I don't think it's supposed to be anything specific. Like, they design all the enemies and things to be bigger because when you're playing as Ratchet, Ratchet's close to the screen, and things that are far away need to be big enough to shoot, so they need to be bigger literally so you can see them. Like these guys.
Yeah.
That's like double his size. But if they weren't that big, it would be hard to see them in the battlefield. So I guess they just have that design philosophy for most of everything. Make it bigger than Ratchet.
Ratchet is a midget. Kraken says dun 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 dun.
Why does he say that?
I don't know. Probably relevant like a couple of minutes ago.
Anyway, I think saying whatever it was in the Slime Stock Exchange at, you know, potentially a time where most American people may have been asleep, is probably not going to get much of an audience anyway, so like I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
You just need to see where people are, which is usually the main chats, the community service, the detention center, or whatever, and then like see what's going on, and then put yourself into the conversation with your stupid shit, like I did with Lord of Ghost, or just come up with some random shit if nothing is really going on. Like, start a conversation. I think that's the thing. If you had like a whole bit that you did while nobody was responding, then it probably would feel weird. But if you just like had like the beginnings of a conversation and nobody was there, then you could have stopped it. That's usually how you should do things.
Yeah.
Is that you set up the beginning, and if somebody's interested, they'll say, "Wait, what?" They'll bite. You know, you hang out some bait, and if they bite, then you have like some sort of rapport going with the person responding, and then the two of you are doing a double act. You are being the strange weirdo, and they are being the straight man because they're asking questions, and then other people can watch and see what's going on. Still says it's on air.
Fuck.
Well, I guess we just wait until somebody says something. Oh, we're back, okay.
Cool. See, you're not here.
No, well, maybe they can't hear. I mean, should be able to.